Hey, how you doing? So today I wanted to talk about the kind of being a wandering generality, and that's someone that kind of just not really sure where they're going and just kind of going through life. And there's kind of two elements to that. And a wandering generality often sounds like a very passive kind of person, and there is that. But I also believe that there's a wandering generality where maybe it's a sprinting generality where people just want more. And this is very much driven from society. It's very much driven from what your parents have taught you. Because I was very much of the opinion that you learn till you leave school, and then you go get a job and you work as hard as possible and you earn as much money, and the goal is to get a big house, get a nice car, go on nice holidays, but like work really hard, and then kind of enjoy life when you're 65. And that led to the majority of my career where I was chasing. So I would be promoted, and I was instantaneously look at how do I get the next promotion. I would instantaneously start looking at the job market. Look, now I've got a better job title. Now I'm more marketable. So now I can go out and find another job that pays more or has a better title. And I don't know why I wanted it though. It was that ego. It was that sort of like feeling of success. There was definitely an element of protection in there as well, because I wanted to make sure that my family was supported, and I was safe. But I think I just wanted people to go, wow, he's done well for himself. Oh, look at his job title. Right? All these things that I was chasing after. And I could be not very nice. I would go over the top of people, round people, through people, if they got in my way, because I was right and I wanted promotion, and if they stopped me, they better get out of the way. But I didn't really. I'd go for anything. Anything. Oh, that pays more. I'll have that. Oh, that pays more. I'll have that. Oh, or I'd run away from something that I didn't like. Oh, I don't like that, so I'll go there. And that could be work. That could be life. That could be all sorts of things. And then I had a real, not life changing, maybe it was, conversation with a CIO of mine. And bearing in mind we were sat on San Francisco Bay, and top office, window view, you see the planes coming in, you see the other side of the bay, like beautiful view, and we were talking about careers, and I must have said something that was sort of alluding to I'd quite like his job one day, and he stopped me and he goes, it's a really lonely job being a CIO. I was like, well, what do you mean? He goes, well, because the people below me are too scared. Like, they don't want to bring their problems to me. Lots of people think he's too busy. And then people on the outside, they just want to complain about stuff or wants him to leave them alone because they're really busy as well. So it can be really lonely. I was like, that doesn't really sound like what I want to do. And then I realised that's my life. I don't really know what I want to do. And I didn't have any direction. I seemed to be work focused, but I was work focused on just going up. Like, no particular reason, no particular drive, no particular, like, laser focused on being at the top of IT, but for no particular reason. Just because it pays more. Well, I suppose that is it. Pays more. Looks good on the CV. But then my mum used to say something to me every year, twice a year really. I don't know what to get you for your birthday. I don't know what to get you for Christmas. I don't know what you like. And I didn't really have any hobbies. I didn't really have any interests. I didn't really do anything. I just worked. But everyone thought I had this amazing life because I was traveling around the world and I was going to all these cool places. But as I'll talk about in another video, I had like anxiety brought on by kind of pressure. But I didn't have any. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So then I started to work with a mentor and went through like proper goal setting, and I'd never really done it before. And I started to dig deep into kind of What do I really stand for? What's my values? What's my vision? What's my mission? And then from there, I could kind of set goals, and it was amazing. And it's what's led me to this, was realizing that my mission is to serve people. I always used to think that my mission was to kind of walk on top of people, but actually, numerous times in my career, I realized that I had actively gone out and coached people or given advice. And yeah, in my leadership roles, I was actively coaching people and loved it. But I hadn't even thought about it till I really started to dig deep, and then I started to find things that I love to do, and then through goal setting, I was able to understand, what do I want to get to? How do I get there? And then, you know, I built in these things called momentum tasks, which were kind of the steps to get you there. Because I mean, goals, visions, and missions are often so big that you don't know how to kind of get there, or it feels so overwhelming that you never start. You know, how do I earn £1 million a year? It's like, well, earn £1,000 a year, and then 5,000, 10,000, like work your way up. But if you go out with, I need to go find a job that earns me £1 million a year, well, good luck. Tell me how to do it. But yeah, so you need those kind of momentum steps, and that was an absolute game changer for me, because basically working from this big, massive, universal thought about myself, coming in, and then having these tiny little momentums. It's like, hang on, I can have a life that I want, I can do what I want, and I can achieve what I want. And suddenly I had drive, suddenly I had passion. I knew where I wanted to go in my career. I knew what I wanted to do in my life. I knew what I wanted to look like. I knew what experiences I wanted to have. And there's nothing more motivating than having those goals, having those visions, understanding where you want to get to, and knowing it's possible because you've got the steps that you've created to get there. And it's amazing. It removes doubt, it removes fear, it removes all these sort of things that you put off. Oh, I can't stand that, I don't know how to. Yeah, you do. You've worked it out for yourself. Because the whole point of coaching is, coaches coach people to solve their own problems. You know, they don't throw the basketball for you, they don't kick the goal for you. You do it. They just they tease it out of you. They tease the improvement out of you, and you know the answers within yourself. You just need to get them. You need some guidance to get them out of you. So that's why within our programs we spend a long time. You know, we go really deep into values, vision, mission, goal setting, momentum tasks to understand you've got a clear direction of where you want to get to, how to get there, all the steps you need to take, and then give you that support. So you've got those supporting elements that get you in that direction that you want to get to. Because too many people have this limiting thought about what they can and can't do in this world. They've got these societal norms giving them the pressure that they can't achieve the things they want to do, and absolutely they can. And it's not all about money. So I don't even think that for a second. You know, there's a certain amount of money that you can earn, and then anything above that is diminishing. But you can use money for experiences. You can use it to give to other people, to support other people, and bits like that. So it's absolutely transformed me. When you're having a bad day, but you know that it's working towards your end goal, that is hugely powerful. If you know that it's something that you value, if it's stuff with the kids and you value family, you'll suddenly be a lot happier and a lot easier to cope with the struggles that come along. So that is, like I said, why we absolutely focusing on it within the program. So follow the links and let's have a conversation, and let's get you laser focused on where you want to get to. It will transform your life. All right, have a great day. Bye.